Hello, welcome to the Liberated Multitasker. Today, I thought we'd make some swamp stew. We're going to start off with a pound of conecuh. I've just chopped it up and we're going to add it to our pan. We're going to need 48 ounces of chicken stock. This is homemade chicken bone broth that I've made and canned. So I'll use 3 pints of this. Get all that added to my pot. Now we're going to add 1 onion diced. I have a can of black-eyed peas that I've drained already. We're going to add those in. My recipe calls for navy beans, but I have some Great Northern beans that I've also drained, and we'll add those into the pot as well. And now we'll add 1 can of diced tomatoes. I'm using fire roasted tomatoes. Now we're going to add our turnip greens. I've got 1 bag of frozen chopped turnip greens. You can most definitely use fresh, and you can also add the roots as well. And 1 package of Knorrs vegetable mix. And next we'll add our seasonings. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of pepper. A tablespoon of minced garlic. 1 tablespoon of creole seasoning. I'm using Joe Daddy's. A tablespoon of worcheshire sauce. And 1 tablespoon of hot sauce. I'm using Louisiana hot sauce. We're going to stir that up, cut that on, and let it come to a boil. Now, I got this recipe from a friend of mine, and then we were sharing it with another friend, and they made some changes to it, and we liked it even better. So recipes are always living documents. You can adapt them and change them as you wish. And we just love this version of this recipe. Now this recipe comes together fairly quickly. So it's a dump and go. You dump everything in your pot and cut your eye on. You can also cook it in the crock pot. I've done it that way, not where I cook it all day, but maybe I'll put it on about 2 o'clock if I want to eat at 5 and just let it cook on low, and that way we can eat it whenever we get ready. Now once your pot comes to a boil, you'll want to cut it down and let it simmer for about 30 minutes. And at that point, it will be ready to eat. So it's been about 30 minutes and it's ready to eat. There's several ways to eat this. You can serve it over rice. My favorite way is to serve it with cornbread. Now I have these cheesy muffins in my freezer. I'm just going to pull out and thaw out 1 for our meal. I'm just going to scoop this up with our ladle. And that is delicious. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I hope to see you soon.